driving up through the mountain, following the creek. It's just...
Through the Alpine National Park.
Oh. Well, we have a little bit of a problem. Well, we just had a massive thunderstorm come through. It's freezing. I'm not even kidding you guys, like there's at least 200 children here, 200 kids.
So we've left Lightning Creek Campground this morning. It was really beautiful there, wasn't it?
It was a top spot. We were saying it would be up there. Like, all of these Victorian high country camps have been number one. Like, you cannot beat it. How can you argue with green grass, beautiful forest and running creeks at nearly every single camp up in the high country? You can't argue with that. Like, if you're into your bush camping, the high country has got to be number one.
Yeah.
Like,
and
it is
pretty
stunning.
Quiet as well.
Yeah, very quiet.
Yeah, but yeah, there's no signal though, which I think Jamie said yesterday. But
yeah,
we left that camp and we've followed the Omeo Highway and
beautiful drive. It's very windy, super windy. I think it was from Lightning Creek to Omeo was 90 k's or just over 90 kilometers. And it took us the better half of probably 3.5 to 4 hours this morning. It is slow going. Yeah, it's very windy, but absolutely stunning. Driving up through the mountain, following the creek, it's just...
Through the Alpine National Park.
Oh, but I'll never get over this. I'll never get enough of this. It's absolutely stunning.
So we've come into Omeo to get a few more supplies. We had pie and coffee and...
We're living on pies now. We had pies and potatoes for dinner last night with baked beans, and then we've stopped at Omeo and we're having pies and coffee.
For lunch.
We're the biggest garbage guts. People who watch us, you must think, oh my god, do these guys ever eat anything healthy? All they do is drink Red Bull and eat pies.
But now we're...
Fuel for champions.
Now we're gonna head to camp. I think it's supposed to be raining and storming this afternoon, so we want to set up before that comes in because it looks okay at the moment, but
it's the high country, it can change just like that.
Yeah, so we're gonna head off to camp now and see you there.
See you there.
We made it to camp, but I can't remember what the campsite's called. Hyde something bridge?
Himonji or something? Hippo Bungee? Something Bungee Creek?
We'll find out and put it in the...
It's just out of Omeo, in Omeo Valley.
Yeah. It's a free camp, there's toilets, there's a nice running creek.
It's beautiful.
So we've set up for the day. Jamie's just checking over the car, making sure that it's all good. There's a lot of creaking and when we were going around all those windy bends, but we're just going to relax for the afternoon. It does look like it's going to rain or storm, so we've put Sky's dog box cover on, the tent's zipped up, and yeah, we're just waiting for the wave of rain.
Yeah, and yeah, trying to get stuff sorted on the car quickly. Got this like knock in the front end, it's still happening.
Well, it's not knocking, it's like a creaking.
Yeah, like a crunch or something like that. I don't know, all these bends through the valley and that, it's just, yeah, something's not happy. But I think it's
must be something to do with the steering, because it was okay until we started doing lots of windy roads again.
Yeah, so I'm just going through checking all the bolts. There's a few bolts that needed washers that I just noticed, so got some washers, put them on, because like, yeah, the bolt wasn't sitting properly inside the hole, so it had movement. So hopefully now that adding washers where I have, that may have caused it. Who knows?
The rain came. We just had bacon and egg wraps. Luckily the rain's not too heavy, so we managed to cook under our awning, and Jamie's just about to do the dishes. But yeah, it's been quite nice actually to have a little bit of rain.
We have a little bit of a problem. We have found a little stray kitten who seems to be very, very friendly and is actually, yeah, not afraid of Sky, extremely friendly towards us, and we don't know what to do. We know that if we leave it, it'll end up either as a squash cat on the road, or it'll probably get shot or euthanized at the vet or shot by a farmer. And both Leanne and I are big softies when it comes to animals. We are fully aware that these are feral cats, or stray cats, can be very, very harmful to the Australian environment. They kill the native animals and stuff like that. So we're extremely aware of that. But we just don't feel like leaving it here is the right thing to do. So we don't know what we're going to do, to be honest. It came into our camp late last night when it was raining, and it slept underneath our car for however long. It was super friendly last night, and I said to Leanne, I said, if it's back in the morning, we're going to have to do something about it. This morning, while making our coffees, this little kitten has come back running over to our camp. So we've been around, we've asked people in the camp if it belongs to them. No one's saying it belongs to them. It doesn't have a tattoo in its ear, so it's not desexed. I think it's a girl, little girl kitten. We're gonna go try and see if this house across the road from the free camp, maybe it belongs to them. See if it's their kitten. And if not, then I guess we may have a new travel buddy. We've made a new friend.
Your friend?
It won't leave us alone. It's even stolen our chairs. Well, we're feeling a little bit down in the dumps at the moment.
Yeah.
The little stray kitten that we found, we decided it was best that it goes to the vet. Mm-hmm. So we dropped her off to Pawnpunka vet, just out of Bright, which was a little bit tough because she was a very, very friendly and affectionate kitten. And she was, yeah, riding in the car with us, and
she basically slept the whole way here on the back of my shoulders.
Yeah. And last night she even climbed up our ladder and got into our rooftop tent. So it was like, oh yeah, we're silly buggers, but yeah, soft hearts. But we are back at our favourite campground at Smoko.
Not our favourite spot though, someone's stolen it.
Yeah, we couldn't get the #1 real estate this time. There's somebody already there, so, but that's alright. We've got a nice little patch a bit further back from the creek.
And it looks like it may storm in the next half an hour, so I'm preparing some cheese and cracker snacks to take up in the tent.
Yeah.
So we can retreat.
Yeah, we might watch a feel-good movie or something. We're just hoping that, yeah, the vet, they were lovely. She was very lovely. She came out, she saw the kitten on the seat of the car. Clearly it's not a feral cat. There is no way that kitten was feral. It's been abandoned, I think. It was definitely a stray because it was super friendly.
Yeah.
It was following people around the campsites this morning. Yeah, one lady was trying to shoo it off and this kitten just wouldn't leave her alone, just following her, meowing. And she didn't want food. Like, everyone kept saying, oh, it's just a feral cat, just wanted food. She didn't want food. She did eat, but she just wanted to cuddle with people. It was really weird. She just wanted to be around. Like, she even curled up with our dog, Sky. So there is no way that was a feral cat. It was definitely abandoned. So fingers crossed she had a microchip and she's getting reunited with her original owners, or fingers crossed that she gets rehomed. But anyway, enough of that. We're going to keep setting up and try and enjoy the rest of our afternoon and maybe watch a feel-good movie or something.
Yep.
And give Sky lots of cuddles. So, plus our cat at home, Frankie, would be very
upset with us.
Very upset with us, yeah, if we brought another cat home. So, couldn't have happened. Well, we just had a massive thunderstorm come through and heaps of wind. Like, there was severe warnings for it, and it was all over and done with in about 15 minutes. G'day guys.
So it's been a few days since we last picked up the camera. We've been at Smoko for, what, 3 days?
Yes, we've been here at Smoko Campground.
Yeah, we popped into Bright a couple of days ago just to get some more supplies and...
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we managed to snag a riverside spot.
Yes.
When we returned from Bright. So
that was really good. We ended up getting our creekside camp again, so we love it here. It's definitely up there with one of our favourites. I was busy this morning.
Jamie was bored.
I got a little bit bored.
And decided to play in the creek.
Yeah, not in the creek. This site here, this lantana, this blackberry bush, whatever you call it, it's got really sharp thorns all over it. It actually grew all the way along the bank here in front of us, so there was no access down into the creek. We'd have to walk further down that way, and there's like a little cut-in track. So I got very bored this morning, so I grabbed my little army shovel and axe out and started hacking away at all this lantana or blackberry bush, and cut in a set of stairs into the bank, so that way now we have riverside access and it's there for other campers once we leave. So a little bit of an update on the stray kitten ordeal.
We ended up calling the vet back and just asking whether she did have a microchip, which she didn't. So she was obviously a stray, and they were looking to rehome her, that they'd give her vaccinations, worming, flea treatment, and desex her as well. and then they'd put her up for adoption. So we did say if you can't find a home for her, to call us and that we would take her. So
yeah. if they can't find a home for her, we are happy to adopt her. She was such a good little traveller. We drove from Hinnamunji Bridge at Omeo all the way across Mount Hotham, down into Harriettville, Smoko, and all the way to Porpunka, and she was so chilled. She just sat on the back of our headrest, just looking out the window. She was such a good little traveller.
So she's kind of put a spanner in the works, I guess, because we're not sure what we're going to do next. So we have Mount Beauty booked next week. So if we don't hear anything next week, we might have a new addition to our
travel buddy
family.
Yeah.
And then if she has found a home, that's great, and we'll continue traveling around. So yeah. we're just really going with the flow at the moment. There's no plan at all.
We'll just enjoy free camping.
Yeah. Good morning. It's a very chilly 3 degrees this morning.
It's freezing.
Took us a while to get up and out of the tent this morning, but we got up, got dressed, and we're down at Bright to get a coffee. So
yeah,
we'll go
it's
get
so chilly.
Yeah.
I'd love to be here in winter. Oh, it'd be so cold.
I think we'd need the electric blanket for winter though.
Yeah, or a diesel heater or something.
We'll go get our coffee. So we've had our coffees this morning.
Yes.
We've made our way to Mount Beauty.
We're back.
Yeah.
We're back in Mount Beauty.
So we can't check in until 2, even for a campsite.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
No. So we've come into Mount Beauty town and we're doing the gorge walk.
Yes. Lots of mountain bike tracks here too.
Yeah.
I am so spewing that we didn't bring our mountain bikes because there are so many cool looking mountain bike trails around here.
I don't think Sky would be very good though.
No. No.
Stopping every 5 seconds to sniff a tree or a piece of grass.
Yeah.
So we'll just go for a walk and then we'll go check in at camp. A cool walk.
What?
Nice little suspension bridge.
Yeah.
Sky wasn't so sure though.
No. She gets a bit funny on the suspension bridges.
But yeah, now we're gonna take a walk back and then make our way to the caravan park.
been at the park at Mount Beauty for the last couple of days. We've actually booked in here for 4 days.
Yeah.
We booked this like 3 weeks in advance because we were so excited to come back here. It was actually quite funny because we booked this 3 weeks ago, and we thought we'll book it just before the start of the school holidays. So school holidays starts next week, the Easter holidays.
Yeah, Friday.
Friday, yeah. So we thought, yes, we'll book it because last time we were here, it actually got pretty busy. So we really loved it here, and we wanted to come back. So yeah, we booked it hoping that it would be nice and quiet before the school holidays, and we had one night.
One night of quiet.
One night of quiet, and then yesterday about
2 o'clock, I think.
Yeah, 2 p.m. yesterday, we noticed 3 big buses coming into the caravan park, and we're like, what is going on here? What's happening? Why is there so many, like, and they were big coaches, big buses, and I'm not even kidding you guys, like there's at least 200 children here, 200 kids.
On a school camp.
On a school camp.
It's worse than school holidays.
Yeah, so literally to this side, to the left side of our tent, is like a sea of tents.
Yeah.
There is so many kids here on a school camp, so I think we've really badly jinxed ourselves on that one.
Yeah.
But we've got tonight and tomorrow night here at the park at Mount Beauty, and it's absolutely stunning. This would have to be my favourite caravan park. Would you agree?
I don't know.
You know?
I'm not sure.
Let us know, yeah, what caravan parks you guys like. What's your favourite caravan park in the country, I suppose? I'd love to hear it. For me, personally, this park here, the park at Mount Beauty, is absolutely stunning. It's beautiful.
Yeah, with the view of Mount Bogon in the background.
Yeah, in the mornings it's stunning. We wake up, we make our coffee, and we just stare out the back window here because the view of the mountain is just incredible, and the clouds roll through it. It looks stunning. And we got the running river again.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we haven't really been doing too much. We've just been enjoying our time here. So we've gone for a couple of walks into town. And I ordered a new hat. We had it delivered to the post office here where we're staying, and it's awesome, guys. If you guys are Land Cruiser fans, Deb's Country Outfitters, definitely jump onto her Instagram page, or I think she has a website as well. Big thank you to Deb's Country Outfitters. Love the hat. They're fantastic. So good.
After a lot of kicking and screaming, we left Mount Beauty this morning. We really didn't want to go. I think it kind of marks the end of our Victorian trip, because we've only got maybe 1 or 2 days left, and then we cross the border into New South Wales. So it was a little bit upsetting this morning to leave Mount Beauty, but we didn't. We're
although kind of glad, because they said that there was 84 new bookings coming in today to Mount Beauty, so it is going to be
packed.
Yeah, it's going to be so busy there at that park.
So we came into Albury, Wodonga area this morning, did a grocery shop, we did a couple other things. Jamie needed some new thongs because one of his thongs got stolen, or someone, I don't know what happened to it.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
who knows? I woke up, I usually leave my my thongs at the bottom of the ladder when we go up to bed, and then yeah, woke up this morning and one was missing. So I was very annoyed. I looked everywhere, I couldn't find it. So yeah, who knows what happened to it. So I had to get another pair of pluggers.
Yeah. And then we decided, we bit the bullet and we bought a new mattress.
Yes.
Because the one we had, it lasted 6 months, which is pretty good considering it's a mattress you generally only use for weekend trips, not full-time use.
Yeah, we stopped in at Clark Rubber and they actually had the exact same mattress that we had on display.
Yeah.
And we were talking to the guy there and he was saying, yeah, that mattress, it's 100 mil thick foam, but he said it's not intended for everyday use.
Yeah.
It's more of a go away like once or twice a month or weekend camping. Because yeah, probably the last week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, we have had horrible night's sleep. The foam in the mattress has just gone too squashed. So we're basically just sleeping on top of the canopy, really, on solid surface. Been waking up with all sorts of pains and aches. So yeah, we thought, nah, we'll bite the bullet. And it cost us a little bit. I think it was just over $500, but we got a premium quality memory foam mattress, which the guy at Clark Rubber said a lot of travelers buy it for their caravans, and yeah, they get a lot of good feedback on that specific mattress. So
hopefully we have a good night's sleep tonight.
Oh, fingers crossed. I am so keen for a good night's sleep.
But we're just on our way to a free camp. We're stopping at a couple that we've heard from locals and other travelers. So we're gonna have a look and see which one we want to pick.
Yeah,
so we're going to have a very, very quick lunch. Just some hot cross buns.
Hot cross buns on the side of the road with no butter or anything, just straight out of the pack.
And then we'll go to camp.
Yeah, we'll see you there.
So we arrived at camp yesterday. We didn't do any filming. Jamie tried to go for a fish, but as usual, no fish.
Nothing.
But there is supposed to be trout in here.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll try again. But it's the next day and we're about to get a massive storm, so we're just...
It's been raining all day. And there's a big one coming now.
Yeah, so we went up in the tent for a couple of hours until the rain passed, but now it's coming back again with a vengeance, so we just...
had Parks and Wildlife, or Victoria Parks, was it? Vic Parks?
Parks Victoria.
One of the rangers came in and yeah, sort of gave us warnings about this place. And that, yeah, we're in for a storm, so we'll see how we go.
Yeah, but it's about to roll in the next maybe 30 minutes, so we're just gonna...
It's looking pretty nasty out there.
Yeah, we're just gonna wait it out until it starts to rain and then we'll go back up in the tent again. But,
Yep.
yeah. It's the last morning in Victoria. Oh, we're a little bit sad. We're making our way through to New South Wales this morning. Just made our coffees. So yeah, we're all packed up and now we're ready to hit the road. So we'll see you next week when we're in New South Wales.
We've got a helicopter watching me work on the car. We've got our own film crew. So yeah, Explora Downunder, we just lashed out on a new helicopter for all of our filming. The drone just wasn't cutting it, so there he is. He's coming in for a low flyby while I change some bolts on the front grille.
Gotta look perfect for the camera. Where's your hat? The film star is ready.
Oh, you're already filming.
Good morning.
I've got chips on my teeth.
You're an idiot.
Good morning.
Oh, use other door.
Yum. The best part about Easter is not the school holidays, it's the hot cross buns.
And Easter chocolate, don't forget.
Oh, as if we need Easter chocolate. We have chocolate nearly every night before bed.
Yeah, but it tastes better when it's in the shape of a bunny.
Oh yeah, sure. Hot
Or an
cross
egg.
buns. Happy Easter, everybody.